never stop. And we coming to your spot, so you better fucking run. Yeah, yeah. We just coming after you for fun. Yeah, yeah. No conversation with no bun. Yeah, yeah. Kamikaze, I'd advise to run. Can't compare me to nobody, cause they know.
Hey, yo, what it doing, Let's Crew? Welcome back to another banger, man. And today, I got another NLH discussion video for y'all. I want to see what y'all think about this one. Today, we're going to be talking about the best WWE superstars from each decade. So, I'm going to do like two each from the 80s up to right now, right? And I'm going to give you a quick description as to why I believe is that person or these people. And hopefully, you guys agree, disagree in the comments. I'm down for whatever constructive criticism you guys want to give of me. So, without any further ado, let's jump into this shit, yo. Alright, starting off with the 80s. I think it's obvious. I gotta say Hulk Hogan, and I gotta say Macho Man Randy Savage. Why is it these two? I don't know what it is. I think it might just be the characteristics that they possessed in that time frame of the 80s, and the fact that, you know, Hulk Hogan had that infamous Andre the Giant match at WrestleMania 3. He picks this nigga up and body slams his shit. And then there was that. And then Randy Savage, he was over here, was like macho charisma and all that with his little diving elbow in that match that he had. What was it? Was it 2 or 4? The one where he went up against Ricky Steamboat for the title? That one was tough too. There's Wacky in the cup. It's Wacky in the cup. I'm going to stop playing it. Snapple Apple. Shit's underrated, by the way. And the amount of accomplishment that these two have in their careers and what they defined in that era. Countless WWE championships, countless WrestleMania moments. The fact that these two even tag teamed together and then ended up going wild is also another accomplishment as well. And then even though both of them, they kind of were on bad terms with the company for a little bit, they were able to kind of fix things up and get things patched up before it got too bad. So yeah, for the 80s, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage. Up next, I'm going to do the 90s. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Stone Cold, I really have to explain. He basically defined the attitude era with this whole I don't give a damn attitude. I don't care who the fuck you are. I'm going to come at you. I'm going to stomp a mud hole in your shit. And I'm going to get to business. I'm going to get to cracking. And then you have The Rock with this whole charismatic attitude, with this whole like, yo, I'm the people's champ. I'm going to do whatever I please. I'm going to represent the people. And I'm just the most electrifying man of all sports entertainment. Like The Rock, to put it point blank, he was just that dude. He was him for real. He was Himothy. Like, he was about his action. And then, like I said, these two went on for countless moments. They also won countless championships as well. Countless WWE championships. I know Stone Cold held on to the this was before he went off, when he had like the $1 million championship. And I remember The Rock. No, The Rock has had some underrated matches and championship matches. I remember those as one time he went up against, what was it? Triple H for the IC championship. Like, they have countless like classics. Then you have the ones where they went up against each other at Mania. You have the ones where The Rock went up against Mankind. You got the one where Stone Cold went up against like Mankind and them. Like, I don't know, man. These two, I can't pick between one or the other, so like I said, I'm not going to anyway. But The Rock and Stone Cold definitely defined the attitude era and defined the 90s. 2000s. This was a weird one and this was a hard one. I ended up going with John Cena and The Undertaker. Undertaker because he had a dominant 2000s where the streak was still going alive and he was winning championships. He was still winning championships. I think. Okay, which one was the one where I think there was an instance or two where he either won the World Heavyweight Championship or he retained it. I remember it was like at 23 where he had faced Batista, right? And he had won the bitch and he had kept it. I mean, like, he won the title from him. And then it was the year after. I think he retained it from Edge at 24. I believe he had retained it. But yeah, he was on like a dominant thing, and he also had underrated matches, like I said before. Even the one, I remember this one match. It was him and Jeff Hardy for the WWE Championship, and then even though Jeff Hardy lost, like, Undertaker was giving his props, he was giving his respect of like, oh yeah, this dude's up next, and then he ended up plummeting. But yeah, Undertaker, the GOAT, Undertaker, that dude for real, he's him for real. And then we got John Cena. Do I really have to talk about John Cena? Do we really have to talk about all his accomplishments, all of his feuds? Do I have to talk about the fact that he went up against, what was it, Edge, Orton, Batista? He went through a lot, bro. He went through a lot, and it was hard because originally my plan was to pick Triple H, but I don't know. Cena is just that dude for real. And I was originally going to replace Triple H with Undertaker, but Undertaker, I can't replace him. I truly can't. Undertaker just went off in this decade. He was truly about his action. So, yeah, Undertaker and John Cena. Up next, we got the 2010s. This one is going to be controversial. I'm not going to lie. You might flame me in the comments for it. I'm going to pick CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. CM Punk because, okay, so for what them 90s folks did with the Attitude Era and how, like, Stone Cold, like, defined an era, he defined a decade. For me, it was Punk. That whole pipe bomb, the start of the pipe bomb, then everything that happened afterwards with the whole 400-day reign of him being the WWE champion, that he defined an era with that shit, yo. This man beat John Cena clean, fair and square in his home state, his home city, Money in the Bank 2011, and walked out with the chip. And he kept the chip for almost a year. No, over a year. Well, after he lost it, then he ended up getting it back. And then he kept it for a year. Like, either way, he defined a generation. He said something that everyone in the locker room didn't have the balls to say. And he was willing to say it. And then you got Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, he was always an underdog. Why do I put him as like a defining person of the 2010s? Because he was. He was not destined to be this type of champion that he ended up being. This man beat Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista all in the same night to reclaim the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He has countless accolades as well. IC Championship, US Championship, Tag Team Championship, Money in the Bank. He was involved in some of the funniest storylines too. Remember when he was with Team Hell No and they had like those constant oh yeah, they had to go to therapy. Yo, when him and Kane had to go to therapy, I was fucking dying, yo. That was the funniest shit, man. And then when he lost the chip at 28 in like 20 seconds. No, it was 8 seconds. Bro, I was fucking crying, yo. And Punk was funny as shit too. I think what defines these two is like the charismatic stories that they have, the underdog stories that they had, and what they ended up accomplishing. So yeah, for the 2010s, my take, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. And last but not least, we got right now the 2020s. The only answer I could really give you is Roman Reigns. Maybe, do you really want me to say Seth Rollins? I guess maybe, but I don't know. Roman Reigns has been dominating the 2020s as of right now. With his like fucking 450-day reign as a Universal Champion. Roman. And then like his promo skills, they've gotten better, but then it's gotten cringier. Like, bro, this man is truly just a force to be reckoned with, bro. This man is confusing. He's just truly weird. He's truly just a specimen, to say the least, on the mic. But as a competitor, phenomenal. I don't like how he's being pushed down my throat, though. Pause if necessary, but like, I ain't rocking with that shit. Yeah. With all that being said, that will be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it through to the end, comment down below Triple L, could we living like Larry, or bat with the bat emoji, because bitch is always trifling. And with all that being said, it's NLH, never lose hope even when all hope is lost. And I'm going to catch all y'all in the next one. Peace. Gang!
Gas, we rolling up. If they talking crazy and they want the beef, NLH, we showing up. Gang. You know I just need all the money. Don't want no friends, you not my buddy. Nah, I do this shit by myself every day and night. I feel like Kid Cudi. Gang.